Officials say immediately after the explosion, a shelter-in-place was issued because it wasn't known what chemicals may have been involved. It was lifted just a few hours after the blast, around 5 p.m. And so far, Louisville Fire says no chemicals have been detected in the air since. Now, as we've been reporting, this is the second time that the plant on Payne Street experienced a deadly explosion. In 2003, the blast killed one person. Focus investigator John Charlton has been digging into the plant's troubled history and brings us what he's found.
Now a shell of its former self, uncovering what happened at the Givaudan Sense Color plant promises to be a painstaking process. While searching for the source of the explosion, investigators will likely comb through inspection reports and past violations again. 21 years ago, in April 2003, there was another deadly explosion at the plant. At that time, D.D. Williamson and Company was the owner. Heading up that explosion investigation was the U.S. Chemical Safety and Hazard Investigation Board. The CSB eventually released a 56-page report on what it determined to be a catastrophic vessel failure. A tank exploded, killing a worker while releasing 26,000 pounds of aqua ammonia, forcing evacuations and forcing neighboring residents to shelter in place. The root causes, the CSB stated, included a lack of adequate hazard analysis systems, as well as a lack of adequate operating procedures and training.
Secondary to that 2003 event, that dealt with a solid anhydrous ammonia that is no longer on site. That was not dealt with here.
The 2003 explosion resulted in $600,000 in civil penalties, according to the Department of Justice and the EPA. That money was split evenly between the federal government and the Louisville Air Pollution Control District. According to the Louisville Air Pollution Control District, its enforcement branch cited the plant twice since Givaudan Sense Color took ownership in 2021. There were compliance issues in May and December of last year. The first violation was for failing to provide proper compliance reports on monitoring, recording, and inspecting air quality control operations at the plant. The second was for the excessive release of food coloring powder into the air, which landed on neighboring houses, properties, and cars. Meanwhile, the Louisville Fire Department conducts its own safety inspections.
Our inspections of that plant over the past several years showed no other issues.
John Charlton, WHS 11, on your side.
Now, OSHA type inspections at the plant are done through the state's Occupational Safety and Health Agency, which falls under the Kentucky Education and Labor Cabinet's Department of Workplace Standards. Our focus team is awaiting records on any workplace safety violations at the plant.